We look so awesome. We look so good. So we have our... I think the red and white started with the bow, and then we found it for the armor. And I think last night after finishing the Heavenly Strike mission, we got another set of cosmetics for our swords. And then we found this hat. I wonder if we can find a different mask. It's so colorful. We are... I think we were close to the Golden Temple. No, we fast traveled away from it. I think we were getting... Yeah, we had a trapper and a merchant update. I don't think I'm very far into the main story. I've just been exploring around. And I'm kind of okay with this. I think I speed through a lot of games. So taking my time with this one, I think I'm happy with. We've needed a break from Siege, and I think this has been our calling. Hey, Aswheels. How am I liking the game other than camera mode? The combat is very freeform. We were talking about this with Jess last night, when we stopped by her stream. Some people I think have a hard time with the combat because they're used to having games lock on to enemies. While with this game, it feels very like cinematic and I kind of move the camera in a way that I want. And I'm okay with that. I'm a weirdo and I hold my PS4 controller like this. So I have my fingers on all the buttons at all the time. Except for my thumbs if I'm pressing things, but... So it doesn't feel weird to me. But I can see how if people are used to games locking onto targets and changing the camera for you, it might be a little hard. But I really love it. It makes it feel like you are in control of combat. It doesn't feel overwhelming when you go up against like 5 guys because you can do a standoff, you can like use the other tools that you have. Like there's a lot of stuff that we can work with here. So it's been really cool to see how other people handle the combat. I haven't seen too many story missions, so I haven't spoiled myself on that, but it's been nice seeing what other people do and like how they approach certain situations. I would like to use controllers that way. I just moved my indexes to the bumpers. Index to bumpers. So you do this, and then hold 3 fingers on the base. I'm a weirdo, I don't know. Heard the game being described as secure combat, but not soul-crushing. You can... I've seen a lot of people also describe it how if you've ever played the Batman, like Arkham Asylum or Arkham City games where you kind of bounce back and forth between enemies, yeah, you really focus more on chipping away a little at a time. I'm also playing on the medium difficulty. I'm not playing on super hard. I don't know how different it would be on hard difficulty. Hello. How do I help? Are they just shooting the bridge? In the ravine. Owen, thank you so much for 11 months! Almost at 1 year. Sorry I have sounds turned off, but thank you so much. Welcome back! How's work? How do I help? Can I protect him? No, okay. I have to go below. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh. Oh, it's suddenly sunset. You get them all? Oh, it's over there. Out! Oh, there he is. I found you! Oh, I'm out of bows. Arrows. Out! Rude. Oh, there's one more on that side. Oh, there's two more. Oh boy. I wish I was ready in like a stance of some sort. Would you take an arrow for photo mode? I would. I don't know how far away this arrow is. Hi Frico! This game is very pretty. It is super pretty. I am amazed by everything that they have done with this game. Whoops. That's not the button I was looking for. But that's okay. I think it's really... There we go. Trying to get the arrow in focus. And not so much the other dudes. But we might not be able to make this work. I don't think I got the arrow close enough. Nope. Oh. We'll try again when we get closer. Oh. Arrows. This game is just so cinematic. They really give you a lot to work with, and I love it. Actually, we're gonna do this. Yeah. I don't know if I can get the guy in the bottom. Do we want the guy in the bottom? We'll just forget the guy in the bottom. We'll forget him. I was an adventurer like you. Really took an arrow to the knee. Okay, let's work on color palette. Ooh, I actually really like this one because it puts an emphasis on like the trees and stuff. Ooh. What happens if I put them on this side? I feel like the stone kind of blocks out. I've been wanting to work on more portrait stuff too, like super up close with people. I think I rely on rule of thirds way too much. Way too much. So we're gonna experiment, shall we? I don't think I've messed with the time of day as much. Whoa. I think around 9 in the morning was great. Can always just visit a hot spring. Yes. Ooh. Okay. Heavy fog or little fog? Little fog. Little baby fog. Oh, that's what I wanted. Can I get any more out of this? I want to see the whole bow, but I guess it's fine. Just slightly out of focus. Okay, do we like the autumn filter? I really like the black and white. Like the vintage one. It looks so good. You kind of want to see a shot. And see a below shot of a protagonist jumping at us. I'll keep that in mind. Let's see how I can make this work. Yeah. I feel like this doesn't really show a lot of emphasis on the person behind us. That's why I was curious about the heavy fog, because it really points them out. You see the difference? I think it really focuses on the shot between his arms. I think heavy fog is the way to go. I wonder if I should put him... God, I'm so obsessed with rule of thirds. I'm sorry. I should stop. But I'm gonna mess with it anyway after this photo. I think what I want to try to do is like have him more on this side of the frame. Whoops. Oh. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. I don't know. No. How do I... There we go. Everyone has their style, right? I'm allowed to be... Screenshots are fire. I'll try to find a place where I can post more of them. I feel like I haven't really... Can I zoom way out to where he is? Let's try to get closer, I guess. Can I jump again? Hold on. Action shot! Go! Where'd the other guy go? Me. You know what this reminds me of? Do you guys ever have... What was that candy? The little lollipop. Would always have a person aiming at a star. What about Discord? Yeah, I've been posting them in Discord. I guess I would like to have a more permanent place so that you could see them all the time. Because I feel like... Oh man, the camera's stuck on this rock. Let's fix the depth of field. Just so we can get the frame. What if we go from below? It's kind of a bummer because the cliff is preventing me from backing up further. Make a special channel? I guess... I get overwhelmed in Discords that have like 15 gazillion channels. We'll figure it out. Can I just... There we go. Thank you. Is there a bunch of motion blur? Is that what's going on here? I think it's from the assassination shot. I think it's all blurry because of that. It is! No! How do I prevent that? Aw, man. Photo opportunity ruined. Uninstall. Yeah, I think it's all blurry because of the motion of the... assassination animation. Can I turn that off at all? Negative ghostwriter. Unplayable. That's okay. Do I have any other options? No. Well, I attempted. Okay, we can save the brother now. I think I want to mess around more with tracking shots today too. Hello. The Tootsie Roll? I thought Tootsie Rolls were... Did they have a lollipop? Hello.
終わったぞ。家族が待っておる。ありがとうございます。もう渡ってよいぞ。
Speak with their uncle. It was the guy with the headband? No? Where'd he go? Oh. I just wish, like, social media sites had a higher resolution quality.
痛めつけましたか。
なぜお主が気にかける。このまま日吉の湯へ向かえ。油断するでないぞ。
はい。そうします。
You're welcome. You have 1K screenshots from Spider-Man? That's a lot. I have yet to play Spider-Man. I heard it's a really amazing game. Defense charm. Moderately reduces damage taken while at 50% health or less. What do we have currently? Killing enemies restores a moderate amount of health. 15% increase to resolve. Reduces enemy detection speed. I like these two because I feel like I have defense already. This is much better, okay. Cool. I guess I never really got into superhero games. Is everybody okay? I'm sorry, that was a very traumatic experience for you all. We have 2 of 9 on that tail. Where is this one? 3 of 9. We're pretty close, and I like her story arc. Do I need to cross the river? This way? No, I need to go back this way. There are not a lot of great superhero games. I think that is because they really tried to make games after successful franchises, but not all franchises translate well to other media. You know? And I think that if you don't take— oh, I'm going the wrong way. If you don't take the time to cast it right or to animate it right, it just feels like it's a flop. Because I think video games are more about telling a story, or like the type of— ooh, standoff. Bad guys here?
Ata örükler çarşı konuyu atsın!
I haven't been able to get the first person in the standoff because it feels like the second person is just like waiting. So there's two people in the frame and you're like, what the heck? Okay. They make it so amazing. He also like drops his sword, which is really weird. I never played Saints Row. I wasn't really a fan of that open world sort of. I really love rule of thirds. I think I'm just gonna stick with rule of thirds. Okay? Don't judge me. It's just so much easier to frame things. I just don't know what side we're gonna go for. Ooh, those guys hanging out here. I think we found our shot. Triggers are so sensitive. I'll probably make this one black and white. I feel like the ones with combat and blood and gore and stuff, I like having that in black and white. It's a valid and proven technique. Fair. Oh, I haven't even messed with roll yet. Completely like sideways shots. That would be neat. Add some like movement into it. Gosh, I really respect photographers and like cinematographers for being able to do this like as their profession. So I definitely would not be able to. Do we want this in focus or do we want the guy in the back in focus? I don't know how far away he is. I don't know if we'll be able to make black and white work since there's a lot going on in this photo. I do not know. What if we get super close? He's just hanging out. Oops. No. Ever see the Secret Life of Walter Mitty? I have not. Takai, thank you so much for 31 months. Wow. That's such a long time. Thank you. Can't decide what I want to do with this. I don't feel confident in that shot. Let's back it up a little bit. Feeling off my groove today. Coming up on 3 years, I'll still be on photo mode then? Probably. Yes. There's a lot to explore in this game. Just like visually. Okay, I need to fix this. I don't know if I can make this work. The combat shots. I'm not great at combat. I like environment shots and... Ooh, what if we go from like top down? How do I move this way? No, orbit. What? What? There we go. I don't know, I just like experimenting with things. It might be really annoying to watch, but whatever. It's my stream and I could take photos if I want to. Okay, it's very disorienting with the controls. Okay, I think we're getting it. Nope. It's cool to watch the process. I like learning the process from people. I like watching how they learn and do things. I don't know if this is gonna turn out well or not, but we're gonna go for it. I kinda like this. I don't know. There's a lot of shapes going on instead of... figures and whatnot. Can we get... I like the cherry blossoms. They're nice and small, and they seem to be high contrast with what's going on with the ground. I also just, this is very relaxing and calming after dealing with work. It's very nice to see. I think I made this too large. I really just want the grass to be a little out of focus. But I can't really do that since they're so close to each other from this angle. Definitely a creative outlet. I agree. There we go. That's what I needed. Okay. I don't know. I appreciate you guys. This is a lot of fun. And I enjoy it. Ooh. Yes, please. I would like to experiment more with some of the weaponry as well. Like seeing how we can combo that with things. Okay, we fight. I think we only have the wind chimes and the kunai right now.